boy, if you don't get...
You can hear this thing from a mile away. And your neighbors, in fact, will never forget it.
Look at this dude.
I mean, never forgetting this intoxicating sound. Just look at this thing. In fact, baby, easy. See, if you want to look like Tony Stark regardless of your Peter Parker's bank account, I've got some recommendations for you. And the last on this list is seriously one of my favorites of all time. So stick around. It's great to see you guys again. Let's go. Nothing feels better than class, prestige, swanky interior, and you know what? Get your hands on the Maserati Quattroporte, the 5th generation Quattroporte, yeah, which literally means for party.
There is only one cool executive car, the Maserati Quattroporte.
This car costed $125,000 way back as it came new to the market. But right now, you could get your hands on it for just $11,000. This is in fact a great steal, and imagine your friends see you pulling up in a Maserati. Maserati are marketed as both luxury and to performance basis, which goes 0 to 60 mph in just 5 seconds and tops up at 171 miles per hour. This is made possible since under the hood is a 4.2 liter V8 coupled with luxury downfills and rich looking as well. But the biggest problem with this big boy is it got an immensely complex drivetrain, so it's very difficult to repair, and that's it on the side of this car. Do you know you can afford a freaky Bentley? And not some old school one that no one has heard about. No, you can be driving a thoroughbred winged bee with a racing pedigree for just a new Corolla price. This is the Bentley Continental GT. Apart from being one of the most revered luxury brands on earth,
interesting how this car make you feel. Like you got status, like you got power.
this car got an insane curb appeal because pretty much every rapper on earth has at least mentioned this car once in a pimping style.
Bentley truck, how can I lose?
Do you know of the car which would make people think you've got the license to kill? If you were to buy one of these brand new, it would cost you $130,000. But the price for them are in fact sky falling. Like this gorgeous drop top is just for 20,000 bucks. This comes a 4.3 liter V8, putting up a respectable 380 horsepower. And that's right, by sending all the power to the huge rear hood. And if you want to be addressed like the CEO, then you better get your hands on one. Do you know of the car that is cheaper and definitely says you are rich, even more than the Vantage? It's the Mercedes S-Class. S-Class is one of the most awarded cars ever. We are talking about multiple Car of the Year awards from places like J.D. Power in the US News. And not to mention harness, even like best luxury cars, safest passenger car, European car of the year, and many more. The S600 debuted in 1999 as the highest performance car, and in S-Class history, with an MSRP of even 134, it got a 5.5 liter V12 twin turbo motor with 493 horsepower. So as you can see, this car was so loaded that even it came with its own website. It included your own personal web page on the mbusa.com. With this, you can track stocks, watch news, sports, weather forecasts, making it one of the first internet-connected cars. Shoppers can find this X600 here for 13 grand, rich and cheap, but also earned bad for one of the highest end luxury cars. This 4-ring beast is a car you will casually see cruising down in Monaco, and this gives a fact about one thing: whoever drives this car must be filthy rich. The best thing about this expensive supercar is that it's getting cheaper day by day, and just found a black Audi R8 here with a V8 engine for just $40,000, which sounds like a lot, but you got to remember this thing started way back for $100,000. And if you ask me, if you want to see all other affordable supercars, then you better subscribe now. Yes, to our channel. And you may ask, why do I always go out for the V8? It's because it sounds like this. But the R8 has remained pretty much unchanged for almost 10 years. So even the cheaper V8 with Ionic looks just looks good as the V10s with 6-speed manuals, which lets you look like the boss. I spotted this car on the road and I wondered, what the hell is this? Well, it's called the Fisker Karma, a good looking long hooded shooting brake style 4-door with big wheels and a solar panel on top. When I once saw it, I was astounded by how wacky it looked, and I came to the conclusion that person who owned this are for the super class. But don't know when I was mistaken. This well-known car cost, the Fisker Karma, cost $111,000, brand new. But I just found this black one that looked promising for just $26,000. This car looks good outside, and it makes people surrounding you think you are in a wildish Italian sports car. Meanwhile, it's just some sluggish hybrid which is freaking slow. It just got an electric motor and a 2-liter 4-cylinder which goes 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. But with only 2,450 made, and it's in fact a strange catfish which would make you stand out from the crowd. What else could you want if your car is literally sold in the same dealership as Ferrari and Lamborghini are?
Ever wonder what $1 million drag race looks like? Here it is.
This is the Maserati Gran Turismo.
The Maserati Gran Turismo.
This is the perfect car to be baller in. With your beautiful exhaust, which you're gonna be 10 hairs all over. It sounds like this. And all these students here sounds unattainable. With this Italian stallion, it just costs $20,000. That's how to look great on the budget for today. Love to see you next time.